Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am here to share my entry for the giveaway that's being run by Amber over at Amber's Kintyre Craft. I did a little VR for this a few weeks ago, and then it's suddenly weeks later and I haven't got around to making the card. So today is the day. So the request that she's asked to enter is to make a 70th birthday card for somebody who likes red. So I am going to use this die set, which is Creative, what is it called? Creative Craft Products. It's Numbers Galore Stupendous 70. And if you would like to see how I use those to make this card, then please keep watching, and I'd love to know what you think in the comments. Okay, so I have used this Creative Craft Products die and stamp set Stupendous 70. I bought this when Craft Stash was closing down. I bought quite a few of them. I think I've got from 30 up to 80. So I have cut it out once in the base, once in white, and once in this red mirror, which is called Firestone Red. I bought this in the tonic sale, I think, and I love it. It's got a kind of orangey sheen to it. So sometimes I've also cut out the smaller number ones, and I've embossed it with this kind of crisscrossy quilted effect. Now, sometimes I kind of fold it and cut it folded, but it gets a wee bit bulky, I think. So what I'm going to do instead, is my latest way of doing it, is I'm going to score the back one so that it bends and then it opens. So I'm not scoring the top, just scoring this. So I'm going to sit it in so that the bottom is nice and flat, and then maybe at 5, will that go down? Let's see. Yeah, 5 would be okay. I love these numbers, and I have made lots of individual cards for people for requests, special requests for customers, etc. But also I want to put some in the shop, but I've just not got around to it. Maybe this will be the prompt that I need. So score that so that this is then going to stick on the front, and then it'll open up. Do you see? Does that make sense? So let me stick this on, and then I'll show you what I've already done in terms of decorations. And then I do need to find a happy birthday. Okay. So let me just line that up and stick it down. And I'm just going to let that take for a little while, and I need to get my sentiments out. Okay. Right. So this is my little, I've got birthday sentiments in here. Now, I have to say, these happy birthday ones are probably my most regularly used. It came in a tattered lace, like a big fancy fold kind of, and I'm so paranoid about losing them because I do use them so often that when I spotted that die set again on eBay, I bought it. So I've actually got 2 So that's an option. I don't want the happy birthday to swamp the card. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with that. And I will probably have it with a drop shadow. That's what I quite often do. Oops. Right, let me just... Obviously, I'm going to go for this gorgeous... What was it called? Fire red. So I'll do that. Amber did say this person likes red, so I am going all out on the red. Right, I'll just die cut this quickly and then figure out what I want the drop shadow to be. Will it just be black? Probably. Oh, it's quite very dark outside and it's... I don't know, it's like 3:30. I've got washing hanging out. I'm worried it's going to start raining. Right, so that's my happy birthday. Let me just double check how that... So that's going to go on to there. Happy birthday maybe there. Or up here. Yeah, something like that. Do you know what? I'm going to go pause you and go and get my washing in. It's real life. Okay, so I'm back. Oh, the timing was pretty perfect as it was just starting to have a few raindrops, so it's in. It's not dry yet, but it's in. Anyway, before I put the camera back on, I also cut it out in black and in white. So I'm going to stick this white 70 on top. Oh, put my microphone on. Stick that onto the red. And then I'm going to show you the other bit of decorations I've done. So this card is for Amber's competition giveaway thing she's hosting. I hope I'm not too late. I think it's running to the end of May, I think. So I'm going to wait a couple of days after I've posted this so that Amber can open it first and it's a bit of a surprise. So I've done a bit of stamping and colouring and fussy cutting. So I've used this Julie Hickey Rosy Posy stamp set. I've had it for a few years and I absolutely love it. They're so easy to colour and I think they look gorgeous. So I'm just going to close this glue while we faff about with it and think. So this is the sort of big one and I thought maybe I would stick that either up there or down there. And then I was thinking of having the happy birthday over on this side. So if I did the black behind it, that's what I mean by the drop shadow, in case you don't know, but I'm sure you do. Maybe that needs to go down here. And then this. Maybe there, or birthday. I've got quite a lot of the little ones and the medium ones and the little leaves. So I was thinking maybe it would be something like And then I don't know if it's too much to have another one. Maybe a little one. Down there. Let me see. Looking at it through the camera. Oh, my microphone's just broke off. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I'll pause you while I glue it all together. Okay, so I went a little bit even more overboard. I added these two as well. So I just, because the texture is raised with the embossing folder, as I was gluing each bit down, I was just putting the paperweight on top, and that seems to have stuck it quite well. And because I had some left over, I just added a little rose inside, and maybe I'll put another one up here. It is a slightly weird card. I've never written... Have I written one? Oh, I have written one. Yeah, I've made them for friends. I think the 70 is a bit more of an odd shape inside than the 60 and the 80 and the 50 and things. But anyway, I think it's quite cute. I hope that Amber likes it. And I presume she's giving them to somebody who's turning 70. But I don't know that. Anyway, whatever she's doing with them, I hope that this is appropriate for the situation. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please don't forget to hit like and leave me a little comment and let me know if you think this is red enough or too red in the comments. And I will be back very soon with another crafty video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.